Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently chilling, and the question is, do we want to keep chilling, and for how long? Well, I want to take a look at the Magadins here quick. We're at 100 opinion, we can gain an additional 17. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to annex the Magadins. So we would look to attack Sumpa, perhaps. We do have a war goal, actually. Attacking Sumpa is definitely a possibility. We can make our way up this direction. We also have Casa on our border. We do not have a CB on them, so we may want to start working on fabricating one. About like that. We technically do have a border here, but it's through impassable terrain with Zhangzheng here. I don't really want to work on them just yet. I feel like Sumpa is who we would want to go after. We'll put this guy in, sure. Are these mercs done with their road build? Actually, they are. That said, I'm not necessarily content with their road build. They didn't build all of the roads down over here. So we're just going to continue to build over this direction. Building down through here, like so. I mean, just building something kind of like this would be reasonably acceptable. And then connecting down like that. Okay. So that should do for the time being there. That'll keep them busy for a bit. In terms of our missions, these are just things, well, not this one, but this is something that we just need to wait on. Tooth of the Buddha is something that we want to go after. Fighting the Seleukids would be a little bit awkward, for sure. So if we're going to attack Sumpa, we would need at least 3 armies, I think. Bare minimum. So we'd like to wait until these guys are done with their road build, or hire additional mercs. Additional mercs would be possible. What is the civil war that's going to break out in 18 months? There's not actually anyone rebelling. Okay. I guess we can get some pop conversion speed increase. And state religion happiness. That's a lot of stability that costs, though. So I think instead what I'd like to do is simply perform a divine sacrifice. Now, how much will that cost? 48.75. And how long until this is ready to be made into a metropolis? I think we can afford it. I think the timing will be fine. We do, after all, have a number of aqueducts that we need to build here. So we'll let that go for the time being. Yeah, I think we really probably should attack Sumpa. We are still losing aggressive expansion, though, and it feels okay. Oh, this disloyal character here. Okay, sure. We'll bribe him, no civil war problems. For some reason, I was thinking we had no disloyal characters, but we did. So we can put in a naval commander here. I'll put this guy in. Sounds good. 39 and 47 months, respectively, for these. Okay. So as far as the Sumpa War goes, I would like to hire some mercs, like these guys, if we're going to fight them. They can go up and attack here. These guys would attack through, like, this direction. These guys would attack over here. And then we'd want an additional force, perhaps these guys, although they're not fully recovered at this point. And they would attack up over this direction. So yeah, like 4 armies. If these guys are done building by then, that would be great. We'll see when we're ready to do that. I want to pop down over this way. This aqueduct isn't going to be done until November. I mean, that's only a few months out. And yeah, we're definitely going to need to found a metropolis here. Can we do that while constructing? I'm not sure if we can. We probably should just go ahead and cancel these for right now. I'm guessing that that's going to be a problem. So we'll do that for the moment. That's looking good. I do think that we attack Sumpa. So bare minimum, we're going to need 1 merc force. We're going to get these guys hired and moved up over here. There we go. And once they arrive up here, we could put them onto unit reorg, I suppose. And get them moving on unit reorg. It'll take them a little while, but they'll get their morale built up. And this Merc force here, it is getting kinda close to being done with its army. Alternatively, of course, we could hire a Merc force that is native up here, like these guys. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to get these Mercs moving up over this direction, but before we do that, I want them to go onto unit reorg. And they'll just slowly make their way up. And these guys, I want them to position about here. And I want these guys to position over here. With our goal being to annex all of the remainder of Sumpa. That would be the goal here. I don't know if the game will let us pull that off, but hopefully it will. So we'll get into position. We'll move these Mercs in if they finish up their construction in time. We'll see if they do. But we'll be arrived here pretty soon. And then we'll go after Sumpa, for sure. I think we finished up an aqueduct over here. Yes. We can move forces in, or rather, slaves in, but I don't think there's really a point right now. So we'll hold off on that for the moment. These guys no longer need to be on unit reorg. They're at 99%. We did get an invention here. We could go for, say... We were working on religious happiness, right? We grabbed, like, bread stamp at some point. But I think we were working, actually, on our conversion speed. Making our way down this direction. So found city cost modifier, but then we would go down to ban witchcraft into assemblies and formulaic worship. Would be the idea. So household gods will do the trick. Cool. And then we'd just be waiting on, like, one additional month tick for these guys. They can come off of unit reorg. Is everyone else in position? I believe so. So we can go ahead and attack Sumpa here. Cool. With the war goal being... What even is the war goal here? This. This state is the war goal. Okay. For the time being, these guys are going to head up over here. We're going to launch a multi-pronged attack here. They may run around and attack our areas, which would be awkward, but we'll see what they end up doing. So we're going to launch a fourfold attack. And once these guys are done building their road, we'll move them up and probably help out up in the north here. The real question is, how much of this can we actually take? The answer to that is maybe all of it, but I'm not sure. Can we catch these Mercs? Actually, yes, we can. Beautiful. So we're going to catch these Mercs here. They have basically no morale. By the time we get there, they will still have basically no morale. So that's a good sign. These Mercs can start up a siege up here. And we've taken this area. We're going to continue pushing down here. So we just need to hit here, here, and then make our way up this direction, right? So, yeah, we'd then hit here. And that would be all of this area under our control. Beautiful. Cool. We stack wiped these Mercs here. That's exactly what I wanted to see. This is a levy up here. Noted. Okay. We've taken over this area. We're going to head over and grab this capital next. Perfect. Eventually, these guys will arrive here to take that over. We're going to have to do a number of sieges up this direction. That's going to be our primary slow point. I'm wondering if we can catch these up here. I kind of doubt it. I think we should go grab this capital, and then we can potentially do any defending out over here necessary. So that'll be the idea there. Cool. So these guys are going to head up and start a siege up here fairly soon. We'll grab Chimpu first. Narrow-minded. Okay, rude. Cool. So yeah, they're going to attack some areas over here. I don't think we really care too much about that. So next up, we're going to head up here. These guys can double back and attack over this direction, which would be rude, but certainly not the end of the world. We can start up a siege here, which we will happily do. have we finished up over this way? These guys will probably go on defense once they do finish. They're going to be a little bit yet. Noted. Oh, wow. We won this on a 7% roll. Okay, so these guys are now freed up and can head down this direction. And they can go on to defense now. I like it. This is kind of pointless here. I don't know why they're capping that. There's no reason to do it. Okay, their allies have started to come in here. We would apparently likely lose this. Do we believe that that's true? They would be in mountains, and this is only a 10k merc stack. So yeah, I actually do believe that we would likely lose that. These guys are actually going to be redirected like so. We'll let these forces lock in. Okay, morale of army is going up a tiny amount there. But we want to, at this point, ban witchcraft. Cool. Waiting for this force to lock in. They are locked in. Okay, we're going to head on over. We're apparently not going to catch them. Let's restart that with a forced march. That will catch them. Okay, now we're going to head over here and begin a siege. So yeah, we're definitely going to play some defense over here. These guys are marching down this way to take back that capital, I'm sure. That would be fine. Okay, how will a governor manage without slaves, indeed? Okay, so we stack wipe that force. These guys are going to now head up over here and try to relieve this siege. We'll see how that goes. And we're just going to crush this force, of course. No problem there whatsoever. Yeah, they're going to take back this capital as expected. We're going to head on down there, hope that we catch them on the way. We win this battle, and we're going to go start up a siege up over here. This battle was won, but they didn't actually cap this back, awkwardly enough. Okay, these guys are still on force march, right? Yeah, you can come off of force march. That should no longer be necessary. We do have a province over here, Vanga, that's going to rebel in 4 months. So I'm going to hire us another set of mercs to deal with that. These guys. And we're going to start moving them over. Are we going to force march them? No, is the answer. We're just going to start moving them on over. And then there's... wait, this is Vanga here. This one is Sean. Okay. So this one would be the one that would rebel. So they're just going to stay here and be on unit reorg. Cool. So this is saying we're likely going to lose this, and I agree with it. We're just locked in. These guys walked in. They were sitting up here when last I saw. If I had seen them come in, I would have told them to stop. But we're likely going to lose that battle. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So we do need a title here. This is Vijaya. Okay, so it has to be that guy. Sure. Eventually, we'll finish up these sieges over this way. But yeah, actually, we're winning this, remarkably. We won that before these guys arrived, and so we're going to win this as well. I think we got good rolls there, and we also were lucky on the timing. So we'll call that good. I think we'll walk up over here and just grab this. I mean, if we can annex this territory as well, that would be amazing. I think it's pretty unlikely, but there's our oratory advance. Let's go ahead and grab assemblies for integrated culture happiness. Beautiful. Yeah, this is currently 2 months away from its rebellion. So we'll keep an eye on that. These sieges are progressing out over this way. Okay, we can call down an omen. We're going to go with state religion happiness here, for sure. And this is currently at, yeah, minus 0.15. That's definitely going to rebel soon. That's okay. There we go. And we're at 29 war score right now. There's that War of Independence, as expected. And we're going to head right on in over here. This area rebelled as well. Okay, I'm going to hire... oh, we can only support 4 mercs, so we can't hire these mercs, sadly. Are these guys done yet? They're incredibly close. Okay, as soon as they finish up here, we're going to start them moving up over this direction. We're victorious down over this way. No surprises there. And we're going to start a siege. Okay. So this Merc force is going to be done shortly. Very shortly. Any moment now. There we go. Okay, we're going to take them off of road build and put them onto force march. And they're going to march up over here. Beautiful. 57% there, and at this point, these are black flagged. Noted. We're going to walk up this direction. And hey, we won our siege over here. Beautiful. So next we're going to go take their... Actually, let's head here first. Let's go take this, and then we're going to siege their capital. Cool. 14% over this direction. And these mercs are making their way up into what is this again? Zhengzheng? Yes. Okay. So I'm noting these guys out over here being slightly jerks. Are those mercs? They are. Okay. We'll deal with that. And then there's these guys out over here being vaguely annoying, but not a major deal. Okay. This appears to be going very well. They're going to be fighting Zhengzheng over here. I like it. We captured this location. We're going to go hit their capital, and this is going to be them fully annexed, it looks like. Cool. We won the siege out over this way, so we're going to go grab this fort as well. And this is looking absolutely phenomenal. We are apparently losing this battle. Awkward. But we're going to win it once we arrive. If we arrive there in time. And the answer is we don't arrive there in time. Now we're going to walk over here, and we'll arrive there in time. White peace is imminent. Sure. We don't care about Casa's opinion of us, actually. So that's fine. Wait, this just became part of Casa. Okay, awkwardness is ensuing there. They're actually black flagged. Wild. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly is going on with that one, but sure. Now we need to come down this direction because of this legion down here. And where exactly are these guys going to be black flagged to? I'm assuming they're going to come back over this way. How are we doing up over here? We're at 49% on this siege, and we are about to arrive with our force-marched legion up over here, or rather our force-marched mercenaries. So that's looking good. It looks like we're going to pass straight through their legion here. Our siege down here is now 1. So this force is currently freed up, and we can send them... Where do we want them to go? Force march up to here? I guess? Because this is over, right? All we need to do at this point is get these mercs to come down here. But this is, I think, already over. I think we don't even have to fight this. So all of this is auto-capped, and if we sue for peace here, we can just take this. They would accept this. We lose half a point of AE, which would be very, very good for us right now. There we go. And these guys can come over somewhere. Over here? I suppose? And then we can go hit up here. Like that. We do have a civil war brewing up. Due to this guy. And apparently that didn't convince him to be happy. Okay, we'll also give him free hands. Okay. So these sieges are underway here. We need to take back this area, of course. And we'll get that soon enough. Now, our claim was on this state. So once we get that, ticking war score will be on our side. Ticking war score is currently away from us. So this will swing the war score by a decent amount. We're no longer importing earthenware, sure. And yeah, these guys are making their way on up this way. These guys are heading out over here to help deal with these little forces over this way. No big deal there. I'm going to have these guys force march northward and hope to catch some of these guys. Although they're currently in retreat. Interesting. We won the siege out over here. That is a big deal. These guys can now actually head back over to Magadha. I like it. We're at 62 war score here. And we're going to finish up this siege fairly soon. This one only just started, unfortunately. Okay, I see Sumpin forces down over here. We're going to catch this force for sure. Our civic advances have advanced, and we'll grab formulaic worship to increase our pop conversion speed dramatically. That's excellent. And we're very, very close at this point to taking everything that we want. We won this siege, so that's all of Zhengzheng under our control. So we can come back over this way. We're at 95% war score here. We win this battle, and these guys can come down and take back this area. They'll get there fairly soon. I would really like this siege to finish. That's what we really need right now. So actually, I'm going to send this force over there since they have the siege engineers. That'll be fine. And then this situation here, we're going to need to eliminate these guys. We're winning battles out over this direction. That's to be expected. We're 99% war score. We just need this siege to end. Although, these mercs are being jerks. That's to be expected, I suppose. We're losing this battle. We'll go ahead and retreat there. These guys will need to regenerate a bit. And these mercs are, I think, not truly needed over this direction. We're going to bring them over here. They'll arrive there eventually. Okay. Out of curiosity, if we were to take all of this... Okay, this on its own would be 53. This would be 78 AE. Yeah. I think that we need to ditch that. And we would end up looking for... Oh, that reset all of this. Okay. We would end up going for something kind of along the lines of this. 53. Even this would be putting us pretty far over 50. So we'd be looking at something along the lines of... This would need to be what? Like 43? This would probably be reasonable. And then these guys would become our tributary, but I would rather not have them be a tribal vassal. I'd rather do a client state. So we can't currently do that, and we would need the capital. So I think this is good. I think we do this. This will put us quite a bit above our AE threshold. That's to be expected. Okay. Now we're going to need to get rid of some mercs, but that did give us Masters of India. So we're going to finish that. Beautiful. And we've still got the Tooth of the Buddha and an Island Paradise and assimilating the Tamils. I do want to come down here and see how we're doing. We actually have the pop cap to move in the slaves over here, so we're just going to move those up to 80 and found a metropolis. And apparently we can be constructing and found a metropolis simultaneously. So we'll put in our foundry, we'll put in our mills, and we'll max the rest of this out for now with tax offices. Looks good. We do need a governor up over here. We're also going to want to get rid of all of these mercs with the exception of one. So I'm going to keep around this smallest unit of mercs here. They are going to be continuing to retreat. These guys are going to arrive over here. We're going to let them go. There we go. These guys are going to head to a station point. These guys are also going to head to a station point. Slightly awkward. Okay. And these can... Oh, they're exiled. Right. They can head over to here. That'll be fine. Cool. Oh, the reason is because they're force marching. Right. That increases their army weight. Got it. So if they weren't force marching, where would they be able to be stationed? Do we need to wait for a month tick for that to update? Okay, there we go. They could be stationed theoretically down here, but will go to here. And we'll need to force march to there. Please stop moving. Force march to there. There we go. Looks good. These guys, as soon as they're back here, we would turn off force march. They can do road build, and we're definitely going to have them do some of that. We're going to head out over this direction. And then once we arrive there, we'll start our road build. Cool. So our metropolis over here will be done in a while, and that will, of course, finish up in Island Paradise. Then we'll need to do assimilating the Tamils. We've got another 600 pops to convert there, so that's looking good. And Tooth of the Buddha, which we'll have to fight Sumpa for. But overall, that sounds decent. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to work on getting those missions completed. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the videos. And as always, I will see you all next time.